truck sales. Memorial Day weekend is probably one of the biggest weekends of the year for car and truck sales. You've probably seen many balloons, inflatables, crazy things going on at local car dealerships during the weekend of Memorial Day, as they know, most dealerships know, that this is the time when people will be out and about thinking about buying the newest model of a car. So this is the new Ford F-150. Obviously, there's a couple different models available, and I'll go over a few different models. But generally speaking, understand that the Ford F-150 you choose will greatly determine how much you could save during the Memorial Day sales event. And by this, I want to illustrate that supply and demand matter. If you want to order your own truck with a lot of amenities and special features, you're not going to get a huge sale on a Ford F-150. But if you're willing to get an older model, or maybe a 2011 or one of the models that has been sitting on the lot for a while, you could definitely get a 10% or a 20% discount if you're willing to negotiate a little bit. So if you really want to save money, pick out a truck that is already on the lot, and you'll end up getting a much lower price. So we'll look at the prices right now of the Ford F-150. The first one I put up here is the four-wheel drive regular cab 6.5 foot bed XL model. It's going for about $25,800 to about $27,800. Note that this is the XL model, and it's got the shorter bed, the 6.5 foot. It being four-wheel drive pushes the price up a little bit. You'll notice that two-wheel drive trucks are a little bit cheaper, so the four-wheel drive trucks are going to be a little more, but this is the lower end range of a Ford F-150 for a 2012 model. If you're going to get the XLT with an 8-foot bed, you're going to pay between about $28,000 and $31,000. And then if you're going the really nice model, the four-wheel drive Lariat with the HD Payload package with a 6.5 bed, you're getting up in the $40,000 range. You're about $37,000 to $39,000. Now, if you want to save money and four-wheel drive's not a big deal to you, you can see the two-wheel drive 6.5 foot bed XL is only about $21,500 to $23,500. So you can save a good $4,000 by not getting a four-wheel drive truck. That being said, one of the reasons most people get four-wheel drive or get a truck is for the four-wheel drive that it has. Here's another model of the two-wheel drive truck, the XL with a payload package. Looks like you're going to pay about $300 extra just for the payload package. Now, please note that there are all kinds of features that you can get with these XL and XLT models and the Lariats. So these are just the generic prices that are available on almost every website you look at. Note that if you start adding stuff, you add special features like a moonroof, or you want heated seats, stuff like that, that's all going to add up. And once again, if you want to get a deal on Memorial Day weekend, you probably will just want to pick out a truck that is on the lot that they have already made. You don't want a special order. If you special order, you're not going to get as good of a deal. So when it comes to Memorial Day Ford F-150 truck sales, I would say you can get these prices minus 10% to 20% if you're willing to negotiate for a truck on the lot. Remember that it has to be a truck that is already there. If you're trying to negotiate for a truck that you're going to order or that you want them to ship in from another dealership, it's going to be a lot harder to get a low price. The best way to get a Memorial Day truck sale is to look at some of the older vehicles on the lot that have been sitting there for a while. If you can find a 2010 or early 2011 truck that's got low miles that they just can't get rid of, you could get 25 to 30% off. So these are just a few numbers that I'm throwing at you. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment. If you plan to buy a Ford truck on Memorial Day weekend or anytime in the near future, please go ahead and comment below. I'll be making more videos about other vehicles with the prices, and I'll be offering other tips as to how to save money with a car or truck purchase. So please subscribe to my channel. I am going to make a playlist for Memorial Day car sales, so you can check that out as well.